Sean's POV. Sean! Wake up! I heard Ray banging on my door. Wake up? How could I when I hadn't slept a single inch last night? I grabbed my hair in frustration, fingers digging into my scalp. My head was already pounding in pain, a dull ache that refused to ease, and now my ears were about to burst from Ray's shouting. Wake up, dumbass! You had a callback from yesterday's audition. You need to prepare. Callback? A callback? Why? My body reacted before my mind could catch up. I stood up almost automatically, dizziness hitting me hard. I stumbled back, tripped over the edge of the bed, and nearly collapsed to the floor. My heart was racing. When I finally unlocked the door, Ray was standing there, practically glowing. Pride radiated off him like he had just won something himself. I know you could do it, he beamed, confidence and pride written all over his face. I raised an eyebrow at him. Wasn't he the same man who had been nagging me yesterday? The same one who told me it wasn't meant to be? A callback? I said again, needing to hear it one more time. Yes, well, apparently Liam and you got a callback. You got a shot. Whoa, Liam. And me. My chest tightened, then skipped. Does this mean she was really impressed by my acting, that she was considering me? The question came out softer than I intended. I felt a strange, unfamiliar beating in my chest. Fast, uneven, dangerous. She was impressed with me. Her. The woman who slammed the table. The woman who walked out without looking back. The woman who turned my audition into something raw and unforgettable. And suddenly, for the first time since yesterday, hope scared me more than rejection ever could.
Rab's POV. The director already arranged for the callback, Diane said casually over breakfast. I stayed silent, my eyes fixed on the tablet in my hands. The screen glared back at me, blank notes, empty, just like my head. I heard her sigh. So I sighed too. I hadn't slept at all last night. My head felt foggy, heavy, like it was wrapped in cotton. My thoughts refused to line up, slipping away the moment I tried to grasp them. Totally blank. Exactly like the open document staring back at me. Callback. That was the solution the director and producer came up with after I failed to cast my vote yesterday on who would play Lance Collin. I had gone completely silent on them after the audition. What else could I do? My mind had gone haywire. Sean's audition stunned me, completely threw me off balance. But when I watched Rosie and Liam audition, something else happened. The chemistry was overflowing, natural, undeniable. Liam delivered the version of Lance I had always envisioned, controlled, principled, resolute. And yet, I couldn't decide. The director was asking for your opinion. What scene would you recommend for them to have a chemistry test for the callback? I slowly put down my tablet and finally looked at Diane. I want chapter 18, the whole scene. I didn't hesitate. This was the defining moment of the book. The reason why it was titled Law in My Hands. The part where Lance was tested by his integrity, by everything he stood for. The moment he was forced to choose between the world and the woman he loved. When the world accused Alara of being the serial killer they had been hunting all along. When she realized Lance would bend the law in his own hands just to protect her. Twisted. Dark. A good man was forced to stain his hands. I wanted to see the tension in that scene. How Liam and Sean would deliver the "I could turn my back to the world but not on you" moment of Lance. Don't you think it's a long scene? Choose another option, the lovey-dovey part, Diane declared. She was my co-author, but damn, sometimes I hated her easygoing personality. No, I want this, I said firmly. I should know how they will act, the craziness Lance had to be. Because that scene would expose everything. Who understood Lance? Who could survive his madness? And who was willing to bleed for him?
Sean's POV. Sean, it's past 10 p.m. You need to rest. Ray placed the takeouts on the table, the paper bags rustling softly in the quiet room. I barely noticed. I was still standing, memorizing lines. The script was clutched in my right hand as I read it aloud, my voice steady, controlled. Lance's words rolling off my tongue again and again. I was still delivering my dialogue when Ray tapped my shoulder. Hey, I flinched. I hadn't even realized he was back. I was that deep into the scene. What? I said irritably. I said you should rest already. You need your good night's sleep for tomorrow. You've been practicing for 2 days straight now. And as what I could see, you already memorized your lines. So give it a rest already. No, I need it to be perfect. What perfect when you look like an undead? Ray grabbed the script from my hand. You need to rest to look your best, he said as he pushed me toward the table. The smell hit me then. Chicken salad. Fresh, warm. When was the last time I ate? I couldn't remember. But the moment my attention shifted to the food, hunger crashed over me. My stomach growled loudly, betraying me. After this, I'll go one round of practice, I declared. No, Ray snapped. What's gotten to you, Sean? You look paranoid. Can't you keep it cool just like before? He crossed his arms. And I already told you, you need to sleep so you could perform well. No overworking. No, I need to perfect it. I'm still not satisfied. My voice dropped, more honest than I intended. Rab is a perfectionist. I need to be perfect in her eyes. You won't be perfect if you have dark circles in your eyes, Ray shot back. Neither of us was backing down. Then he smirked. What would Rab say if she sees you like that? He made a face. I bet she would turn off displeased. He closed the lid of the food container with a sharp click and pretended to walk away. Well, I won't bother you anymore. I already did my job. But if Rab finds you unpleasing in the eyes tomorrow, don't come running, crying back to me. The room fell silent again. I stood there, exhausted, hungry, wired. Ray's words echoing in my head. Rab's furious eyes burned into my memory. No, I don't want to face her like a walking dead.